You are not poor because you are lazy. You are not poor because you are unlucky. You are poor because someone somewhere decided that you should be. And the most disturbing part is that you helped them do it. Niccolo Machiavelli wrote a book 500 years ago. Rulers banned it. The church called it evil. And yet, every single powerful family in Europe read it in secret. Today I am going to show you exactly what they understood about money and power. That they never wanted people like you and me to know. Let's start with something that will make you uncomfortable. You were taught that hard work equals money. Work more hours, get more pay. Study harder, get a better job. Be honest, be humble, keep your head down. Who taught you that? Your parents, your teachers? And who taught them? A system that needed workers, not owners. Machiavelli wrote this, and I am paraphrasing because the original is in 16th century Italian. He said that the masses will always accept the conditions that the powerful create for them, as long as those conditions are called something noble. Call it hard work, call it humility, call it being grateful for what you have, and the poor man will guard his own chains. Think about the last time you felt guilty for wanting more money. That guilt, that was not your feeling. That was installed in you by design. Here is the psychology, and this is where Machiavelli connects directly to modern neuroscience. Scarcity thinking is a survival mechanism. When your brain is trained from childhood to associate money with stress, with conflicts, with greedy people, your subconscious creates an identity block. You literally become allergic to wealth. Psychologist Lynn Twist called this the lie of scarcity, the belief that there is never enough, not enough money, not enough opportunity, not enough for me. Now here is where Machiavelli gets dangerous. He observed that the ruling class of Florence never had this problem. They didn't feel guilty about wealth. They didn't feel shame about power. Why? Because they had a completely different set of beliefs. Beliefs that were kept strictly within their class. They believed, number one, money is a tool of influence, not a reward for labor. Number two, generosity is a weapon, not a virtue. Number three, appearing powerful is more important than being powerful. Let me now give you the three specific Machiavellian principles that will completely change how you think about building wealth. And I am talking about mental rewiring here, not budgeting tips. Principle 1. Never show the full extent of your resources. Machiavelli warned against rulers who flaunted their wealth early. He said, and this is key, the man who shows everything he has gives other a target. The man who reveals nothing keeps all his power. In modern psychology, this maps to what Dr. Robert Cialdini calls the scarcity principle. What is hidden is perceived as more valuable. The most wealthy people you will ever meet, they don't post their bank balance. They don't wear their success like armor because they don't need it. Apply this to your life. Stop announcing your financial moves. Stop explaining your ambitions. Work in silence. Let results speak. This is not humility. This is strategy. Principle 2. Your relationships are your balance sheet. Machiavelli was obsessed with alliances. He wrote that a prince with loyal allies cannot be destroyed even if he has no army. A prince without allies will fall even if he sits on the mountain of gold. Poor people network to find jobs. Rich people build relationships to create opportunities that don't exist yet. There is a study by Harvard Business School, Grant, Gino, and Hoffman, 2011, showing that people who gave value to their network before asking for anything in return had dramatically higher income growth over 10 years. Machiavelli already knew this in 1513. The question for you is, are you building a network? Or are you just collecting contacts? Principle 3. Control the narrative or someone else will. This is the one that kept most intelligent, talented people broke. Machiavelli wrote that the prince must be a great liar, not to deceive for evil, but to control how history becomes and how history remembers him. Because perception creates reality. In money psychology, this is exactly what branding, positioning, and personal authority are about. The freelancer who charges $500 hour and the one who charges $50,000 hour are often equally skilled. The difference is entirely narrative, how they present themselves, what story they tell. You already telling a financial story with every choice you make. What you wear, how you speak, what you say yes and no to. The question Machiavelli forces you to ask is, are you choosing that story? Or are you letting others write it for you? Now I want to go somewhere most YouTube channels won't go with this. Machiavelli has been called immoral, cruel. The origin of the word Machiavellian, which today means scheming and manipulative, is used as an insult. But here is what people miss. Machiavelli was not teaching cruelty, he was teaching clarity. He was saying, here is how powerful actually works. And here is how power actually works, not how we wish it worked, not how Sunday school says it works. How it actually demonstrably, historically works. And once you see that, once you accept that the world is transactional and that power follows clear rules, you stop being a victim of those rules, you start using them. The people who call Machiavelli evil, they usually benefit from you not reading him. Think about that. So here is your practical takeaway from this video. 3 things. Write these down. 1. Identify one belief about money you were taught that is not yours. One belief that keep you small. Write it down and ask, who benefits from me believing this? 2. Audit your 5 closest relationships. Are any of them Machiavellian allies? People who would bring you real opportunities? Or are they just comfort? Restructure accordingly. This is not cold, this is survival. Number 3. Take one area of your financial life where you have been hiding, being modest, staying quiet. This week, you change the narrative, not with arrogance, with deliberate, Machiavellian's positioning. The man who controls his voice, his story, controls his destiny. Machiavelli wrote that 500 years ago, and the smart money is still acting on it today. Next week I am going to show you the exact technique Machiavellians called the art of appearing generous while accumulating more, and how modern billionaires use it without anyone realizing. If this video made you uncomfortable, that is the point. Comfort is the most expensive thing you will ever buy. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.